think everybody taking a nap today. Dude, I'm worn out. Yesterday was what like what happened yesterday? Like was like I woke up at like 9 o'clock and started and it went until like midnight last night. So I did like over a 12-hour day yesterday. I'm like I don't think I am capable of. I'm kind of glad because I don't know if I'm capable of doing this today. So I know, but yeah, I don't know what these people are doing out here. You know, I definitely want to bring the world together to make the world a better place, and I don't really know what that means, and I don't know what they trying to do either. Really, you know. I have a lot of questions. There's a lot unanswered about why they out here protesting. What is their actual agenda? But yeah. But today I feel like we just need to take a nap, take a break, and consider what we are doing and why we do it. Who knows? Maybe I really got locked up in jail. There was a lot of craziness happened last night. I wasn't really part of it other than me recording it so you guys could do it. The main reason I was out there last night, probably the only reason I was out there last night, is because you guys at home want to see what's happening. And it was definitely a fun show. So yeah, so I'm just hanging out here today. There's nothing really going on. But maybe we can take a walk around the building. If enough people come into the live stream, let's do a like goal. Or then we can go walk around the building, even though I don't feel like it. But there are definitely a lot more graffiti today than yesterday, so we might need a graffiti update. So let's get I don't know what would be appropriate amount of likes. But let's get some likes, and if I get enough likes I feel like I'm motivated to go walk around the building, I will. Right now I just feel like this is a lot to even be standing outside. does it feel good today? Are you? What's up, everybody? You get 100 people in the chat. I'll walk around the building now. Give you guys the update. Maybe I could head to LA. Always see the luck. Hello. Yeah, it's too long to take a nap in my bed. And I think it's more entertaining to take a nap out here. Yeah. Ugh. I'm so tired. Hey.
You hang up on me?
What?
You hang up on me?
No, I didn't hang up on you. Your phone disconnected because you were driving. I'm in front of the courthouse live streaming.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You already don't know. You can call. You want to talk to my people on my live stream?
Not really.
You want me in the live stream just for you?
No, maybe when I'm there.
Okay, can't wait to see you.
Yeah, it'll be a couple months.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
Maybe. Alright.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. I have all these girls potentially want to hang out with me, but then they like, I don't know. It's always maybe. So what are you doing? I don't know. Maybe I can move across the country, come hang out with you. Maybe you can come over here. Hey, what's up? I don't even know. How you doing? We got the 10 lights, so maybe I should walk around the building. Maybe I feel a little bit better if I move my body a little bit. Yeah, let's go for a little walk around the building. Oh yeah, look, the security is behind me. Yeah, let's get up before he asks me to leave. You might ask me to leave because of loitering or whatever. I don't know. No. There have been people loitering all week. I think he's confused on why the things are broken. Yeah, he's like sitting here confused, like, how am I gonna get in the building if the thing is broken? Yeah, I think that's the thing they need to get in the building. Oh, he able to make a phone call and got somebody to let him in. But I think that's like the little key thing to get into the building. I guess the protesters broke it. Or something. I don't know. Let's go for a little walk. So there are a lot more like uh, uh, phallus symbols. I guess you can call it phallus symbols. Right over. This a lot more new graffiti that was put on last night. There was some graffiti outside. Be the change you wanna see. That's fun. That's a fun little thing. And then it say Trumbos, and then we say it's hard to keep film what's going on. So yeah, this is where the party was last night. It was cups of dumpster fires. They had to catch trash cans on fire. F. Well, these girls up on the corner. Do you think I could raise them? I don't know. They are kind of cute, but I don't know. I don't want to, like, it's hard. It's hard being a man because you talk to a girl, you know, that's, you can see, like, harassment or what, but I don't want to be harassing people. But it's at the same time, it's like, if you don't approach a girl, maybe the girl think that you are not interested. I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe the whole culture is trying to make men soft. Feminizing men by making them submit to the women, because historically it's the men, the women into the men, and now it's like, I feel like it's now like the men have to submit to the women. It's like, I don't know. I feel like, you know, maybe why can't we just be more equal, so get along? I don't know. Society's tough. It's always like, life is so complicated and confusing. It's the new world order. The one world government. The world's getting smaller every single day. The world's getting smaller every single day. If we like it or not. What type of world do we want to create? What type of world do we see ourselves creating? The borders are getting small. The borders are definitely getting small, you know, now everybody getting closer together with the tech, and the world is getting smaller every day with technology, and you know, but we want one. I don't know if we need like one president, or I think we need to just figure out how to like all the people need to learn how to collaborate and work together and solve issues of global issues and politics and things like that. I think that, yeah, they are. You got the United Nations and all that, but we also have people trying to take control because they, like the peeking your brain philosophy is like, oh, I have to take over the world because I fear for my own, that AI scared of not being able to have control over, people. It's like the whole idea is, either you control them or they control you, like either you are in control or you being controlled, like they ask Pinky and Brady, like, why do you want to take over the world? Because he wants control over his own life. And to have ultimate control over your own life, you have to take over the world. Like what agenda these people are really trying to push? Who's pushing this agenda? You always think about these things. You think about protests and politics because like, do we really know what's going on? Do we even know? Or we already know what they are telling us? Stolen land. Yeah, that's interesting. This land, thinking about this land being stolen, how we stole the land, how the white men stole the land from the Native Americans, and now the Mexicans are stealing it back from us. Maybe the Mexicans aren't Native Americans. Maybe it's like full cycle. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to figure out the whole idea, like I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out. Like why, you ask the deeper questions and not just being, oh, that's funny. That's funny how like that looked very phallic from this direction. The stone. That's hilarious. I should actually take a picture of that. Um, yeah, I think definitely need to think we need all the planet need to work together to try to figure out solutions to all the world problems. And maybe the idea of somewhat anarchy in this state, like local independent state governments, you know, is like complete anarchy, like might work too. I don't know. Like in order to have, you gotta like if say things what do they really mean though? Like what do these concepts really mean? You gotta ask ourselves. You hear from Sonic, that's amazing. A lot of people, Sonic is still pushing. Dude, I'm gonna get bigger with Sonic here soon. I think really all we gotta think about is the fact that is he really homeless? Maybe he should come live with me in my van. I don't know. The other thing I was thinking about yesterday is that he that makes you angry controls you. Maybe we are being controlled by anger. Anger is a is a good way to like control people. Like creating anger and controlling people with anger. Getting the country angry at a situation. Pushing an agenda. I don't know. The whole thing is confusing. I don't know who's right, who's wrong. At the same time, I understand like people should have a right to dream and come to America and work hard. I mean, I think the majority of the people really think that. I think the majority of the people really would want to have it where it would be more fair to the people that live here and not the rest of the people that have to be working hard. Like don't rest. If somebody is working and adding to helping this country and not causing a problem, yeah, they should be be deported. But you know, they said what they say. Just the whole.
Eu acho que aqui é alguma coisa, porque o carro.
Ask yourself those. I mean, those that cross, yeah. Why did they? Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a lot of work if they can't, you know, it definitely takes a lot of work to come to America. You know, the people that actually took the time and effort to come to America, they are definitely very motivated people. But like, what motivates them? Is it the good things or bad things? Is it positivity or negativity? Most of the time, I think it's good things, but then there's always that few people that like coming here too. You know, so yeah. It's very confusing. There's not one answer. There's not one thing. There's not one solution. There's not one. You know. There's so many people. There's billions of people, billions of things, billions of answers. You know, the infinite possibilities. You know. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
For some reason, I've been inspired this week to create a lightweight, low-cost snowball. Snowballs can be dangerous.
Alright, well, I get into the chat dropping. Maybe I should end the live stream. You know, but Earth Day is coming up next year, and maybe this will help with Earth Day, maybe, you know, making the Earth smaller and bringing people together. Maybe I should run for the president of the world. I don't know. president of the world. Maybe I should ask these people about it. Hey, how you guys doing? Are you guys know anything about this ICE stuff?
It was like nationwide protests over the weekend.
You want to talk about it?
Not on the blog, especially.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we live in an era, I have like a professional life that I have to think about, unfortunately.
I work for a state government, so
Okay.
But
You want to get closer so I can hear you? You don't have to be on camera. You can. But I at least want to. You can just like get close enough where I can hear you. But you don't have. You can be behind the camera.
are you from around here?
No, well, I live here, but I mainly travel around the country and stuff. So what do you feel like is going on with this whole ICE thing and protests?
I mean, we're on the side of the protesters. We told everybody this was a bad idea with Trump. Nobody listened. Half the
Okay.
country didn't listen.
More than half the country.
Yeah.
The majority of people voted for Trump.
Yep.
Overwhelming majority of people. Apparently, at least that's what they say.
But yeah.
It's a painful realization that we made the same mistake twice. I think I had a lot more hope when we made the mistake once. You'd think we would have learned from our mistake, but we didn't. But hopefully we learned from the second.
So there was a big over thousands of people protested yesterday. And what's the biggest concern you have?
In terms of the current ICE situation, I worry about due process on being given. And about losing our American ideals and values of giving everybody a fair chance to speak up, to speak their piece.
Because it's a slippery slope when you don't provide all the rights and protections to one group of people real quick, that it extends to other groups.
That makes sense.
This happened before in the 1930s in Germany.
Yeah, you definitely need to have all the people that in America treat them with the same respect.
All human beings deserve respect. We're all just little beings on this world. What about you? What are your thoughts?
I think that's cool if you think about that. It's very complicated. I feel like it's very complicated. It's like a bicycle, and you have all these little angles that pull out in every direction that is holding it. I'm trying to hold every action is equal opposite reaction. Oh, this guy just donated me an energy drink. He walked away.
Alright, well we better go catch up with his kids.
Well, I'm also wondering, coming to realization the war is getting smaller every day. You know, and I'm also wondering, like, what, you know, if people want a war without borders, what that would even look like, you know? Like, like what, you know, does people really want a war without borders, or what would that look like? And it's like, it's a lot of questions to be answered and think about.
A lot of different angles.
Life is literally just a series of questions and angles.
Yeah, I know, and
You be safe,
Stay
man.
safe.
hey, I appreciate your input, and
What's your name?
Eric the Dream Giver. You want to subscribe to my YouTube channel?
What is it?
What's it called?
Eric the Dream Giver.
Eric the Dream Giver. I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yeah.
Take care.
This is a really interesting shot I got right here. So, hey, you know, yeah. Why do you delete your message? I was just reading that. I started a small business. I mean, it's completely sealed. Brand new can. Still a little cold. So yeah, but I'm going to think guys, should I drink it now or save it for later? But yeah, we definitely need better justice for the people. Better trials. The whole justice system need to be improved. Yeah, it's definitely hard. It definitely another thing is this: it's getting harder and harder to make a living in this country. I don't know if people are coming out tonight or not. Yeah, I definitely think I need this Monster energy drink. Actually, it's pretty funny. I actually told the Monster people to donate, but then I talked to GPT and they're like, oh, you know, company's probably not going to donate to the protest because of, you know, political reasons. Yeah, I think I should end this stream after an hour. But I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys want to support the channel and be a member, that'd be amazing. Look at this picture yesterday. This is interesting. Well, this is funny. The BlackRock Investment, the company that owned like the entire world, and they having we both two parties as puppets and all the sheep.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's interesting, guys, being shown this stuff. Wow, is the phone listening to me? I had a friend that lived in Canada that almost got deported because of trying to have a relationship with an American. I guess he told that story on YouTube, and I was like trying to. She thought about going on a date with me, but she wouldn't. And then we had a couple conversations about it, and then she sent me this video she made about, you know, getting deported because of a relationship, and it's like, oh wow, that sucks. Let's go. Well, this is funny, this little cartoon. Hey, what's going on today? Hey, how you guys doing today? Having a good day? You guys want to be on YouTube? You guys have anything you guys want to say? I had a really interesting day witnessing the protest. I'm not a protester, but I'm just recording what people want to see on YouTube. But here's some of the highlights.
Is it still working? Like,
I like your sunglasses. I mean, I feel like this artwork add value to the city in some way. Look how many people come here just to see it. It's like a tourist destination. I think. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Good. You want to subscribe to my YouTube channel?